Hi, my name is Sebastian Fulride. I'm from the JENZ service, and I would like to present you today the JENZ HEM series as a PTO machine, what you see right behind me. This is the machine from the upper mid-class of the PTO chippers, and this is our most successful HEM 593 PTO chipper with many features included, but still a compact machine with a proven JENZ concept, which is especially quite flexible for the off-road use. The biggest difference between a self-propelled chipper and a PTO chipper is that you can use the tractor as a farming contractor, for example, the whole year, even if you're not chipping. Behind me, you see the Valtra S416 series with roughly 400 horsepower, equipped with a reverse drive. In general, 200 horsepower are the entrance to operate this machine, and the maximum is 470 horsepower. We have a wide range of cardan shafts available to transfer the power from the tractor to the chipper. Here we see the connection between the tractor and the chipper. This is a very common connection of the K80 spoon hitch in combination with the low hitch point. We have a height adjustable towing bar, so we can react on different tractor sizes or different demands from your customer. Here you see our tandem chassis. We have tire sizes available from 385 up to 600 millimeter wide. This machine is equipped with the 600 millimeter tires. We got the tires available from different brands. And depending on the size of the tire, a road permission for speeds up to 80 km are possible. On all our chippers we are using the Epsilon cranes, which are special made for chipping. In combination with our strong JENZ support legs, you got a safe stay in every terrain. There's a choice of different crane series. We got the M70, M80 or S100 available for the PTO chippers, which slightly differ in lift capacity than the slewing range and the oil request for the crane, in combination with different grapple styles or even brands. The crane feeds the machine with material. On the infeed we have the dimension of the steel plate conveyor on the 583 of 1200 millimeters on the conveyor and on the infeed roller. On the 593 we got 1400 millimeters, so 200 millimeters more. The opening of the upper feed roller is 680 millimeters on both machines. The upper feed roller pushes the material down with a compaction pressure on the lower infeed roller, and this combination makes it really aggressive for a controlled feeding of the material to the drum. From the infeed, the material gets into the drum area where the knives cut the material down to the counter knife. This counter knife is available as one part or in segments, so a modular counter knife. The upper feed roller is sealed up completely, what keeps it robust and on a low maintenance level. In addition to the smart hydraulic, the upper feed roller compaction pressure is adjustable from the software, so you can react on different materials. For example, brushwood, you can increase the compaction pressure to have an aggressive feed, continuous feed, and if you have logs, you can reduce the compaction pressure. For stronger log diameters, we have here the possibility to mount as an option a cone splitter, which will fold down, or a wood cracker in different ways. From here, we have the access to the chipper unit in a safe way. We have a handle to climb up easily into the screen hood. Up here, we have a direct access to our toolbox system, where all tools are on hand to change knives or blades on the drum. In addition, we have the direct access to the fixing bolts the pins which fix the screen into the screen hood to prepare the change with the crane. On the HEM 500 series, we got a drum diameter of 820 millimeters. We got two general styles of one time a knife system, that's the D1 system, or a blade system, that's a 7 millimeter blade, which you just throw away when it's worn down. The D1 knife system is regrindable. On the D1, there's an addition. You can swap the pre-grip wedges to increase your pre-grip to get bigger chips. So as bigger the pre-grip, as more chunky bits you cut off out of the lock. The pre-grips are available from 20 up to 42 millimeters. So with a fine pre-grip, you produce fine chips. With a big pre-grip, you produce big material for heating plants. Direct behind the drum, we got the screen. The screening technology is now available in sizes from S screen, M screen, L screen, and XL screen. As bigger the description gets, as bigger the chips get. So an S screen, for example, is for a G30 chip. In here we have now an M screen with a lamella technology to reduce oversizes, overlength. This PTO chipper has an additional option to store a screen from the outside of the screen hood. Up from the HEM 583 and 593 series, we have an hydraulic discharge blower system. This works in a range between 350 and 800 RPM. These low RPM keep the best chip quality. This is the hydraulic driven discharge blower. This wheel has 5 blower wings on it, which are in this case in a premium line. You got different styles. This is the premium line version. The same like you see here, the black wear plates integrated in the blower housing are as well premium line wear plates with a hardened surface. In the center or in the left corner here on the bottom, you see the discharge auger, which is transferring or transporting the material which falls down on the screen into the blower housing, which is then catched up from the blower wheel and thrown out to the blower kit. Here in the rear of the machine, you can see the option of a towing hitch in combination with the hydraulic couplings to tip, for example, a trailer, what you carry behind the chipper. The brake lines are also included. Right here we have the control unit of the EZ2 Advanced system, which is controlling the smart hydraulic functions. The EZ2 Advanced system is operated from the EZ2 Touch display, the left and right hand joystick, and as an option you can get the EZ2 Select. This is the new EZ2 Advanced layout. You see directly in the background it's a darker background which is more friendly to your eyes. So even when you have a long shift, you have in the dark a nice view on the display. In the left corner here you can see a number in millimeter displayed. This is a theoretical chip length which is calculated from your set infeed speed according to the drum speed. So that gives you direct information what is the chipper doing. So what is the product in the end of the day. With this slider function here in the center, you adjust the compaction pressure of the upper feed roller, so the aggressivity on the material. Next to it, it's also a new EZ2 Advanced feature, the boost of the discharge blower. As you see here, if you give a push on it, it stays on boost, and if you take a look on the purple arrow, it jumps up 150 RPM higher. So that will boost up the RPM in a critical moment when, for example, wet material enters the machine. Here we have the unfold assistant. That brings the machine from the transport position into the working position. And just below we have the fold assistant, what lift up the support legs and fold the table back up into transport position. Right here in the center you see the CFA, Chipper Feed Assistant. That system reacts on the infeed speed control according to the load on the drum. So to keep all the time the pre-grip as constant as possible. CFA2 extends the feed assistant by detecting the upper feed roller position. According to the level of the upper feed roller, as higher it climbs, as more it reduces the infeed speed, it is reacting on stronger lock diameters. For the operator, it's possible to design his own layout on the main working pages. So he can just choose a function, get into the list, and choose the function what you want to swap, like on your smartphone. You have 5 pages where you can scroll down and you can design your own layout. In addition, you got in the background setting the crane profile. For example, if you want to swap any function of the crane, for example the grapple turning and an opening, it is easy to do it from here. So that's the driver profile. The easy to advance includes now factory settings for the modis. You see here M1 is active, that modi is now for hardwood pre-adjusted. If you skip on to M2, this is now for softwood pre-adjusted. And if you skip on to M3, this is for brushed wood. So as you see here, the number of the chip length is increasing from the hardwood to the softwood, ongoing to the brushed wood. In summary, we have here a PTO chipper especially made for contractors with 2 different infeed widths, HEM 583 with the 1200mm wide infeed and the HEM 593 with the 1400mm wide infeed. The machine is made of high quality components in a proven design and a well organized maintenance concept. The D1 run together with the JENZ screening technology and the easy to advance control system reach the highest possible efficiency and output quality.